Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch podcast.
Because why? Why do you have to smile? Why? Oh, I was
We're
good.
keeping that one. We're keeping that one. All
I was
right.
good and he smiled.
How are we today, lads?
I'm fantastic. How are you, Bill?
He did it again. Do you see how he did it again? Do you see?
What do you mean again? Hey, by the way, this is like our fifth take, so we're probably going to put
Hey,
the
you asked him how he was. He could have just said, he looked at me and said, fantastic. You're a
He
flop.
didn't ask me. He didn't ask me back.
I
He's
didn't-
a-
straight to you.
Hey,
No,
honestly.
I thought we were going like...
Like this?
Yeah.
So he was going to ask me?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Bill, answer his question.
I'm great. Anyway, how are you, Bill?
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
I'm good. I'm fantastic.
How's your weekend?
Weekend's been
Oh, yours has been
pretty
busy.
good. Yeah, mine's been chock-a-block.
Mine's been fun.
mine's
Billy,
alright,
yours?
All good.
All good?
All good.
That's good.
All right, so
Welcome to the Sports Pitch podcast.
after, 6 takes, we
Yeah.
finally got it.
Not even, but we'll roll.
We'll take it. We got to do something. Okay, we got to get this thing started. All right, if you want, stick around to the end. We're gonna put in the cut versions of this, the things that the ones that didn't make it, the intros that didn't make it. We're gonna put it at the end and. That's taking the podcast.
Bro, we're going downhill very quickly.
What's going on? All right, so we're gonna tell you why we had such a good weekend.
Are we?
Yeah, we are. We're going to talk about it later on, and we're going to tell you why Bill's one was all good. All right, so a lot of sports to talk about this week. A lot of things have happened in sport. We've got football, boxing, the NRL, as always, Champions League. We know the final now, which is going to be fun to talk about. So, yeah,
Yes,
we get
sir.
started round 12. It was the Indigenous round this week.
It was.
And, you know, it's a great thing the game do, you know, recognising the Indigenous players in the game. And... your best mate, Latrell Mitchell. Round 12 kicked off. Broncos 4, Panthers 15. What do we got to say, lads?
What are you going to say? No, Adam Reynolds. Cleary had a master stroke
Yeah,
of the game. Is that what they say?
let's take it.
Yeah.
Um,
No, it was not stroke. Not stroke.
Well, I'm the dirty-minded bloke, bro.
That's what-
Just joking.
Broncos did well for no Adam Reynolds.
100%.
15-4 is not a big scoreline. Like Nathan Cleary did.
I thought it would be a lot bigger.
Nathan Cleary did shine for the game, but the Broncos shouldn't put their head down. They had a few chances that, like, Panthers went over 4 times, no tries, and Broncos went over twice.
Twice with no tries, yeah, that's
But
right.
there was a few times where, like, for example, I don't know if you remember when Reece Walsh put a grubber, Ezra Man picks it up, could offload to Reece Walsh, dummies
Held it, yeah.
for some reason.
He's a runner. Ezra Mam's a runner, and that's exactly... It showed in the game that
Yeah.
There was
without no one
yeah,
steering the
controlling.
team like Aaron.
Yeah.
Adam Reynolds?
Aaron Woods, all good. Sharon Woods.
Yeah, without Adam Reynolds, there's no one steering that team. He's a runner, Ezra Mem, at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it was, it's hard on Jock Madden, who was playing half. He filled in when Ezra Mem was out, and you could tell that,
He could not also steer a team.
yeah, he's still young, he's not up to scratch yet, but, you know, the Broncos, for the team they had and no one to lead them around, they done very well against the defending champions. All right, we move on. Dragons 24, Roosters 20.
Is it the second game?
It was the
That's
second
fine.
game, 6 o'clock on Friday.
Felt like yesterday.
It was beautiful.
It was a
Beautiful to watch.
great game.
It was.
First off, you stop picking sides. You got no business in this.
No, I do have business.
Me and
I
you
do
have business in 2 weeks.
I have business with this.
Me and you have
have
business
business
in 2
with this.
weeks.
Let me ask you a question. All right. I
Your
want to say this
phone
for
is
camera.
going to get spammed, but I'm telling you now.
Why didn't you come to the game?
Yes, Billy. Why did you not come
Because
to the game?
We all went to
conflict
the
of
game.
interest.
Conflict of interest.
What interest?
What is this, a job?
Yeah.
No.
Government agency, you're not allowed to go to games anymore.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Fair enough.
All right, so listen, let's talk.
Can we, we're going to get Billy's take on the game?
Of course I wanted to get Billy's take on the game. I wanted him to go first.
Let's go.
No, fuck them. You go first.
Oh, go first.
I thought we started strong. We pumped them the first half, let's be real.
Yeah, first half was all
They
one
literally
way.
had nothing.
Yeah.
We should have been more than just 14. But Amon had to give that pass a bit early.
Yeah,
to
bro, if
Sloan.
he held
was
it, do
disgusting.
you remember that? If he held it, just like a couple of steps,
All he had to do was draw to
draw to
Desco
Desco and
pass
pass, and it's 100%
passed
try.
it way too early. Second half, I felt like we came out. You had left the game. You were our lucky gnome, as the Khay would say. They came out. They slept for about the first 20 minutes of that first half. The Dragons. Tedesco came out with a point to prove. He's playing for that origin spot. He's always had it, but he came and he
Yeah,
killed
but
it.
a lot of players this week that had a point
All
to
the
prove
Origin players popped off this
popped
week.
off.
Kiri had excellent second half.
Yeah, he
We
played
literally had
very
three
well.
players on playing in that game.
But
Yeah.
what I'm happy with is the Dragons did not fold and give up.
Yeah, when they lost the lead.
they lost the lead, they kept trying, and they ended up. Yeah, we got that bounce, the luck of the bounce, but I feel like we deserved it more than the Roosters at the end.
Zins of shit.
What do you reckon? You don't think they were the better team on the night?
First half 100%, second
Yeah.
half we were better, so you can't say they were better on the night.
The last 20 minutes,
Yeah, but
it was equal.
that-
So you
that-
were better for about 20 minutes of the game.
And then after that, he squared
Yes.
up.
What do you mean no?
The whole second half.
What do you mean
No,
no?
It's just
They
the
scored
only
two
time
try-
you guys scored is when we dropped the ball and you're on our line. That's it.
They scored,
It's not like you ran the whole
forced-
field to get there.
we
forced
did. The last
errors.
try was pretty much going the whole field.
But you just said it's luck.
No, the bounce of the ball
The
was
bounce of the
Luck.
ball.
they
Sometimes
just
with
put
you,
a-
sometimes
Ben
it's
Hunt
not.
puts a bomb, get lucky with the bounce, and
wasn't.
then you get another thing. That's it. It happens.
Yeah, it happens, but we should have won regardless.
Why you should run regardless?
Use a fucking shit.
Who's at the
use
bottom?
a shit.
Who's at the bottom of the ladder?
It doesn't matter who.
does-
It
it
doesn't
And he's
doesn't
lost
matter.
to him.
Yes,
He's lost
But
to him.
who's at the
You
bottom?
lost to
So
the-
your
lost to him.
shit.
He's
You
lost
lo-
to the
We're in
team
bad
coming
form.
last.
You
what it
lost to the
is.
team on the bottom of the ladder with a roster that should be on the top of the ladder.
100%.
Yeah,
So
have
you
a roster
shouldn't
to
be
in top eight
happy.
too, so
You
what?
shouldn't be happy for being
You
in
guys have
control
a
for the
roster
first
to be in
20
the top
minutes.
8 as well.
For the first 20 minutes of the first half,
No, they
first
don't.
No, they
20
do.
minutes of the second half, you're happy with a side like that. You're happy
Come
with
back.
taking control.
Did we have the heart to come back? Yeah, we did.
You should have thumped us 60-0 with the team you have.
Why?
We've just lost our coach. We've got no one that
coach
wants
was
to.
the reason you're
We've got
losing.
no one that wants to play.
Everyone knew the coach was the reason you're losing.
Is he on the field? Is he
The
on the
coach,
field
the coach
playing?
has a big play.
Is he on the field playing? Billy?
The lineup he was naming everything was
You
tough.
got a shit team. Use a shit. Just admit it.
No, they've got a gun team. They're just
Right.
playing like shit.
Yeah. Sorry, your team is good. Use a shit.
So
you
wait,
have no
you beat
heart.
us
Brandon
once
Smith
out
is
of the last 3 games.
We should have beat
and
you
wanna
twice.
talk.
We should have beat you twice. Even Anzac
Oh,
game, we
okay.
should have beat you. If Lomax knew how to
So
kick
you
the
had the
ball,
good 20 minutes in that game, but you should have beaten
no,
us.
the whole second half we were good.
Oh,
Alright,
you're in
use it.
denial, bro.
It's not denial. It's you have a roster that could take out the whole comp, but you're just sitting
Look,
there
go
playing
back
with
into
your
your
dicks.
cave. You come back for a week. You're going to go back in your cave next week.
It's the best week to come back.
Yeah.
Best
We
week to
beat you
come
as
back.
well, so it doesn't matter.
No,
That's
who?
it.
Look, a wise Billy once told me, "You're only as good as your last game." A wise Billy once told me that.
Yeah, but are you playing for him now all of a sudden?
Didn't he just say you's lost? So you pretty much put me in the
The
team.
team. You do look like Black Glory a bit, but
I do. Hey, I broke my hand this week, so I can't play next week. At least I broke
break
it on,
his hand?
Yeah, he fractured his hand. At
What's
least he
he
broke
say
it on
on
the
the
Roosters and then pumped and shit. Cunt.
All right, so let's talk about the game now. Moses Sully kicked off the try. Score.
I know he
the
kicked
try
off the game
scoring.
with knocking on the ball.
Yeah,
first
yeah,
of all.
but bro, where did that speed come from?
And look,
nah,
he's
it
lost
looked
a
like
lot
no one
of-
wanted to chase him.
Yeah, well, Billy Smith came in really late, but
He had
Or
a
even
fucking,
Billy Smith. Billy Smith just
yeah, but he was the last one, like the guy that got closest to him.
He is the flop of the week. First of all,
Who?
Billy Smith,
You reckon?
brother nightmare.
Well, save it.
that's how I know you're a retard.
How did he? Hey, bro, he knocked it on a million times.
He made Sophie's decision, man. It's not a dud. I'll tell you what dud. Watch, I've got a good dud.
Okay,
we'll
so
talk about that later.
listen, I think
Oh, before I go on, good luck to the Bulldogs in 2 weeks because I feel like the Roosters without Radley and Smith is going to be a better team.
Oh yeah, we'll
I
talk-
honestly think
I
that.
agree.
So,
Yeah,
That's what I was going to talk about.
so good luck to the Bulldogs in 2 weeks.
I agree
That's
too.
what I was talking about. Okay, bro, Radley
He's this
has
man's
to
fucked this.
fucking pull his
Nah,
head in.
this year his head's
has
not
to
there.
pull his
As a
head in.
Roosters man, you agree that should have been a sin bin. The
100%,
headbutt.
Yeah, that was.
I just want to.
But
Fuck.
if Hudson Young got sin bin and then Kepi got sin bin
Yeah.
for today, he should have got 3 weeks.
Guys,
For
you
Consider
throwing
that.
slaps.
Who got sin binned in the Bulldogs game? we'll talk
No
about
one,
that.
no one.
No one.
No one in the Bulldogs game.
Oh, there was a penalty, but for him.
Penalty, yeah, we'll talk about that when we get to the game. But yeah, no, I do agree with you. I think
Yeah,
that
so-
with when Turpin playing 9,
And I think Wanted might be back. Manu will be back. And Sam
Manu will
Walker
be
finally
back.
be half again.
yeah.
We'll see.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got a few players coming.
They got a few coming back, but yeah, bro, with the team you have, I honestly thought I went to the game thinking you guys were gonna pump him.
Yeah, I thought that. Too.
No, I
Honestly,
honestly thought we'll lose.
I did tell you to tip the Dragons. I went on the phone call on the way down. Why did you not change it? You told me you were going to
I don't
change
tip
it.
against my team. Not like you duds.
respect.
Cuz,
You duds. I did
Okay, I
this.
thought me, bro. Fucking
hey, tipping is tipping.
As long as Shaker's not coming first. I know everything but NRL,
you
bro.
got 2 tips right this week.
He's a guy. He walks around like he's Ben Icon.
Anyway, so yeah, Roosters this week very disappointing. The Dragons, but they were there. They got the job done. First game for Ryan Carr. What's his name? Just got sacked. Which we haven't spoken about.
Anthony Griffin, yes,
Anthony Griffin got sacked. So
It was a big week for the Dragons.
yeah, I think it was the sacking. We called it 2 weeks ago. I thought he was going to get sacked that week, but the fact that it was Magic Round and they had the game, they were staying up. In
Yeah, they had to.
Queensland,
They had to. They
He had
no
to
choice.
stay, but as soon as they came back to Sydney, They pulled him in apparently in the morning and told him, see you later. Pack
At
his-
8:30, he was
before
driving
training.
out. He was driving out.
Yeah, right before training, they pulled him in. They're like, see you later.
Yeah.
All right, and I
It had
think
to be done.
it had to be done because the things he was doing was just not working. The players weren't playing for him, and you know that's what happens. It's sport, bro. Sport is cutthroat, man.
I heard Ryan Carr's a very angry coach.
Yeah, I've heard that too
And-
from very close sources.
And I think it could be what we need.
Tell me it's the bald guy, please.
No. And I think it could be what we need. He needs to put those blokes into line.
Yeah, maybe for now. And then I think you just can't get carried away.
No.
You just have to sign Jason Rolls.
I
'Cause
think,
the
I,
things
think that's
Jason-
a, I think that's a done deal.
Well, it hasn't happened yet, but
No.
Jason Rolls, the things he said, it's what you want to hear.
Yeah.
He's saying he wants full autonomy of the club. He wants all control.
He's the only one I want to come to the club, really.
If he gets that and he can, and it's assured and it's in his contract, and 100% the board has no say in the players he signs, you know, all of that, he takes control of it. He's going to get.
Serraldo done the same thing with the Dogs, didn't he?
Serraldo done the same thing with the Dogs. When he came in, he's like, good, you're there as the football operations manager, but that's it. Like,
Yeah.
anyway, so it's slowly working out for us, but
I think it's more than likely that Jason Miles will come, and that's what we need.
100%
I
if
hope
he
that
can do it, because he's got. Hey, bro, if you're looking for a coach, you want someone who's been under the best two, literally.
Yeah, Bellamy and
Robinson.
In the last decade.
But what about the
And last
Roosters?
decade, yeah.
The bloke starts negotiating with another team. They tell him, "Look, mate, you're not welcome here
Yeah, but
next
that's
year."
the Roosters. It's
That's
smart.
a big. But
They
that-
wanted to keep him.
Yeah, of course.
They wanted to
everyone
keep
wants
him, but they
keep
could smell that he was leaving, so they're like, nah, he's not going to put it on us.
Yeah,
Fuck
get
him.
out of here.
See you later, you're sacked. But that's the Roosters, man. They're smart operators.
That's how they roll.
Yeah. All right, so that was a lot to talk about. We move on to the Rabbitohs, 16, Parramatta 36. Wow, man. Upset.
I was distracted.
36 Parramatta, Rabbitohs 16.
Wow, what a game! What a game!
Upset.
Moses comes back and just starts tearing
He
the
killed
Rabbitohs
it.
I
apart.
wouldn't say Mo, it was more Dylan Brown, I reckon.
Dylan Brown too,
Dylan
but
Brown had a
Moses.
killer, but Moses, bro. Moses is the one that he leads him around the
He
park.
does, yeah.
He had such a good game.
He was- he
Gutherson,
killed
they didn't
it.
even need him that game.
Gutherson done
Did
nothing.
nothing. He didn't need him.
I have on Supercoach. I was like, 36, bro. He must have a try, assist, something. 20-some points. I'm like,
Well,
oh my
Moses in
God.
an Origin jersey, bro.
He-
I'm joking, brother. Relax.
With no fit, like, I
Hey,
watched it.
Wasn't there an Origin game we put him and Walker or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna be him and Brooks.
And
The way they're performing these days.
Brooks, bro, throw it at him.
Brooks.
Yeah, we'll get to that, but they played so well. Moses done his job, led him around the park. Dylan Brown, fuck, he's so good.
What a player, bro.
He's so good. He goes under the radar, I reckon. Like,
love
he's
him.
so much better than what people make out to be.
I've always loved him, bro.
He's
What
such a good player.
He's always there. He's always there when you need him, and he's so quick.
Bro, he's quick.
No, I think this year's...
Stepped it
It'll
up.
be his best year, I reckon.
Yeah, he stepped
But
it
he's
up,
still
bro,
young.
but-
Like he
Yeah, of
probably debuted
course.
2 years ago, a year ago.
No, a bit more
I'll
than
be longer
that.
than that.
But he's still young. I
We'll
think
have
he's
another...
22, 23.
Yeah, we'll have another...
But
Bro,
he's-
you know who's young? And I was telling Steve this, and
So
I
good.
tripped out. Freaking Clemmer, bro.
Yeah, we'll
Feels
talk
like he's
about
been around for so long. He's
Yeah.
only like 29 years old.
Yeah, he's a year older than
Oh,
us.
I didn't say that. Do you know, how old is Remem? 19.
Is he?
No, he's not.
Hey, someone told me that. I don't know if it's
19?
true. Someone said it to me.
Well, how old's Tino?
He's like, what, 21, 22?
No, he's 23. I tripped out. I thought he's been around forever.
No, but Clemmer debuted for the Dogs like 40 years ago.
How old's he?
Oh, shit.
20 years.
Bro, Clemmer debuted for the Dogs in the heydays.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Wow,
Bro, he
right.
was there with the, what's it
With
called?
the OGs, mate.
The Easter game against the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, the Graham.
Graham dived
Yeah.
at his feet. He was there.
He was
so,
yelling at the ref, you're off your head.
yeah, anyway, let's get back on track. So, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Dylan Brown's been popping off. He's been playing so well. But, bro, Latrell Mitchell,
Where was
he was one of a few players that were playing for that New South Wales. Like, he's got the New South Wales spot, but a lot of the players who, excuse me, are in that team or, you know, are in talks about getting selected, stepped up.
All of them, bro.
He took a step back this week,
Yeah.
honestly.
Did you hear how many runs he had?
Nah,
5
well,
in 80 minutes.
As
Yeah,
a
well-
fullback, that's rough.
5 runs.
That's probably all kick returns too.
No,
they
not
don't-
even.
You don't count that.
Oh, they don't
No,
count them?
Kick return, he was just passing anyways. Like, doesn't matter.
That's fair.
Like I said 3 weeks ago, he had a few good games, but like I said it, lazy pit. No, I won't swear at him. Lazy shit. Just
He-
lazy.
He shines and then he lets his laziness take over again. If he's constant, what a player.
Yeah, bro, if the way he's been playing over the past month, he's been untouchable.
He needs a
Untouchable.
rest. He needs a rest, mate.
Does he? They all need rest, apparently. All right, but yeah, so Parramatta, man, I can't stand the Eels, but that performance, I was like, bro, if you can do, bro, Cartwright,
Yeah, well, he
Bryce
pulled it
Cartwright.
out of his ass. I don't know what he was doing.
Bryce Cartwright, as this season's gone back to his days in Penrith, bro. How good's he playing this
Yeah,
season?
he played very well.
He's keeping Madison out of the team. What's his
And
name?
now Madison's injured as well.
He's always been
Madison's
consistent,
injured.
but he's been stepping it up week in, week out.
Off the
he's
bench, he
playing
slowed down because he had
very
no
well.
game time because of
Yeah.
Madison.
Yeah.
But now that Madison's gone,
But this week,
Him and Hopwood are
against
gonna
South, he
shine.
scored a try.
100%.
Killed
Hopwood-
it.
And you see what they
Hopwood's
did? They frustrated Cody Walker.
Yeah.
That's what
he
you
was
need.
snapping it
That's
on
what
the field.
but he done all right, Cody Walker. But every team needs to target Cody Walker and
Yeah,
Latrell
get
Mitchell.
under his
They're
skin.
all hot. They're both hotheads, and they control their
I
side.
feel like it's Cody Walker.
You're more than
Cody.
Latrell,
Cody
but
Walker.
more than-
Latrell, because he can put it on you straight.
Latrell's a fullback. As someone
Cody
controlling
Walker-
the side, you need to get under his skin.
100%. Cody Walker is the guy who feeds Latrell the ball.
Yeah.
So if you get under his skin, you can get into his head.
He's not going to pass. He's
Nah.
running. He's trying to run.
getting
He's trying to do
pierced,
everything.
He's doing everything. Ilias, that game, non-existent.
Yeah.
Honestly,
They had a
non-existent.
bad game. He kicked it on the full twice in a row.
Yeah,
2 sets in a row.
that's the only time I remember him in that game.
He's
And
a young head, bro.
he's still young, 100%. He's still young, but bro, he done nothing. And Campbell Graham
What's your beef, bro?
Don't touch me on feet, bro.
playing footsies.
Yeah, bro.
Campbell Graham again scoring.
He needs to be.
He
has
is
to be
going
the-
to be.
He has to be the centre. He has to be.
How?
The team comes
He
out
has
tomorrow.
to be. You can't pick. I know Tommy had a killer today. He absolutely pumped it. Hat trick, try assist, everything. But you can't risk a 70% Tommy in State of Origin. If you're serious about it, you can't risk it.
You
I think Philo
can.
will.
You
Philo
might.
will.
He might put Graham on the wing and put Tommy in the centres.
I
We
don't
are-
know, man.
we
I
are
don't know.
short
So
on the
I'm
wing.
hearing whispers because there's a lot of things coming out where like, so Nico Hines
It's 14.
14, okay.
I don't like that at all.
Apparently
don't like
Coruscant is the hooker.
Wow, Cook dropped.
Damien
Cook
yeah,
dropped. So, and we're going to talk about this later on, but there's a few changes. I'll keep it till later. But yeah, so again, Eels 36, Rabbitohs 16. Bro, what a performance. Massive upset. If they can keep this up, they can make a charge. But, bro, Parramatta, you don't know what you're going to get with them.
Through these bye stages and all that, they're going to crack up a few wins.
Yeah, they are. Cause,
They're the only team that's full team.
there's not a lot of players playing Origin. Not a lot of players playing Origin.
Not any.
Only Joseph Paula.
That's it,
Junior
Paula,
Paula,
that's
that's it. All right, Sharks, move on. Sharks 26, Knights 6. This was just very,
What we
very,
expected.
yeah, very run-of-the-mill game. The Sharks burn me. They do this every week where they can thump a team, but they just don't.
Cruise. They just cruise.
Yeah, they cruise. They just,
Bro, they've been finding them boring to
They
watch.
are,
lately.
that's what I was
They're
gonna say.
very-
If Hines doesn't touch the ball, no one does anything.
they're
So
very, very
literally.
boring.
They bring the pace down to their level and they just drag out a game,
Yeah.
bro.
It's
know, it's
grinding, and
always-
usually that's what wins you.
The second halves are really
finals.
slow, but they're very slow second half. Always. What a Ponga almost had a HIA scare again.
Yeah, at the start of the game.
But did you see what happened? Where he glitched?
Oh yeah, he forgot where he was and just
He
played the
gets
ball.
up, puts the ball on the floor, and runs back.
Yeah.
And the ref was like, and
But he
No, it's
said
good
he
he came
came out
back,
and said, "Oh, I knew I wasn't concussed." He goes, "I've had enough to know when
yeah,
I
what a
am and
concussion
when I'm
is.
not."
Yeah,
Yeah,
no. I don't think he was concussed, but I think it was just a mad
just
brain snap.
confused. Yeah.
Yeah. And he scored that game. That was the one try that they scored. It was beautiful. Like, he passed it to
He's been playing better than recent weeks.
but last week. He
Last week and
absolutely
this week
killed it.
is-
And this week, he scored a try. He was involved.
Yeah.
It's what Queensland
They're
want to
starting
see.
to take the line more.
It's what Queensland want to see.
As
I
a
do think.
fullback, I think it's scary from Origin.
But and in Origin, he's like a gay guy, bro. He changes. He picks up his game.
You need him to be like a guy because if they select him and then he goes back into his shell, that's going to be a long night for Queensland.
Yeah, 100%. Well, they need everyone because, bro, on paper, New South Wales have a better team.
But now they've got a scary
I don't
team.
even
They
agree.
do.
I don't even agree to that anymore.
No, they have a
straight
good
out.
team. They have a good team, but we have bro. Half
Our backs
team,
are better, I reckon, but the rest,
well, our forward, bro. We have the best prop in the game,
just one, Payne Haas.
Payne Haas, but Junior Paulo is not far behind him.
Yeah, but they've got Fafita, Tino,
scary
Carrigan,
side.
Cotter.
Yeah.
They've got Origin players.
That's
They
what
got-
I'm
they
saying.
got-
They've got players that want to tackle. Yeah, I'm here to tackle.
They got mongrels, bro.
That's what
Like,
it
you
is.
remember when they knocked out Teddy, Jairo didn't give a shit. He just picked him up and smashed him
Yeah,
again.
he didn't
Yeah.
know, but he said he didn't.
Yeah, I
know.
know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
With someone laying down, he's pumping.
Yeah.
He's pumping him. So
So yeah, again, that's literally it. Ponga scored for the Knights, 26-6. Boring
Sharks
game.
fine.
The Sharks are
Sharks
burning
drag
me
it out.
because they can pump a team, but they just coast, kick it.
That's good, but I don't want to say.
And then we move on to pumping a team. The West Tigers,
What?
66. The Cowboys, 16.
What a score! First of all,
I
what a score!
I don't, that's apparent. I think, pretty sure it is. I read it. 66 points is the highest they've ever scored, like after the joint venture. The West
But at
Tigers.
half time, they scored the most in their whole season.
Yeah, at half time, they were more than any points they've ever scored. Not ever, but this season they
season,
scored in a
yeah.
game.
I think Dan Laurie can kiss his job goodbye. He needs to go somewhere else.
He kissed
He's
his
done.
job goodbye the day he was on Instagram.
Yeah, but
How
like
good is
now
he?
it's official.
How
Bulla
good is he?
is going to be a long-term fullback.
Yeah.
Bulla is a superstar.
He is.
Superstar.
He is. Stafford Toa made Valentine Holmes his son.
He retired him.
He retired him 100%.
Retired him.
Imagine does he get picked Origin for that?
Imagine.
Holmes
Bro,
does get picked?
he absolutely
That
gave
was
him
bad.
nightmares.
That was
Bro,
bad.
every time he threw him into the ground, he buried him like like 3 inches every time.
Bro, it was not normal. And Valentine Holmes is a fucking good player.
Strong.
I rate Stafford Toa. I've always rated
Yeah.
him. But
But that was his best game by far.
that was not
That was an
normal.
amazing
By
game.
far.
But everyone, bro, everyone. Bulla, like I said again, his performance. Wow, bro. When like you look for games in someone's like career where you go like he's arrived. I remember Teddy against the Tigers done it against the Dogs. I don't know if you remember that game, but I remember clearly I was watching it and I was like, bro, this guy is good. He absolutely pumped us. This was when he was with the Tigers. Bulla that game said, "Hello, I'm here."
I'm here to stay.
Exactly.
He reminds me, I don't know, like it might be a big shot of a call, but it reminds me of a bit of a Tom Trbojevic. Just
Yes, it's
strength,
very, very, very similar. I completely understand.
or just
it.
running through, flicking the ball out when he
Completely
wants.
understand.
like-
Confidence, bro. Playing
yeah.
with confidence before the injury.
and every time the Tigers got the ball, he wants it.
Yeah.
He goes like that, but they go the other way.
He's
He
always
wants
there.
the ball.
He's always there. He's always
That's
in
what
and
your
around the
fullback needs
ruck.
to be like.
Exactly.
They all turned up for Luke Brooks' 200th game.
Yeah, something the Dragons didn't do last week,
I don't.
and at the dinner.
Yeah, the match of.
They didn't turn up to anything. They turned up to the Roosters game.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, because Thing was
Go
gone.
back to
Hook was gone. Like, yeah, we like each other now.
Yeah.
All right. So, but man, bro, Bulla, what a game.
Yeah, good
Stafford Toa, what a game.
Even
Brendan Wakeham,
Yeah,
what a game.
Yeah.
Even
Brooks even had a good game.
Junior Tupou.
Junior
Junior
Tupou,
Tupou.
that's another one
Their
that said
backline-
hello.
their
I'm
backline's
here.
getting good.
Bateman.
Bateman is a killer. He tries every
Honestly, that
week.
side is a dangerous side. They just need.
That what-
I know they had a good game, but they need two halves to steer the team.
Yeah, but bro, we said when before the podcast started and we were hanging out, we gave like we said the Tigers making the 8.
I said yes.
We all did
we
you
all
say
said
yeah?
that,
Yeah,
yeah.
we all said yes. I remember you said yes.
We also just-
Yeah, and it was like when this like it kicked off like one loss, and then they went on that run. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Same old Tigers.
Yeah, but then bro, these changes, Bulla coming in. I think the coaches might be finally getting onto the same
I think
page.
they're finally starting to gel.
Well, apparently Benji Marshall's taken more of a role there now. So he's the one that went after during the week. They tabled offer to Sean Johnson.
Yeah.
Or was it last week? They offered a table was what's his name behind it? Benji Marshall.
Yeah.
Apparently it was Johnson said no. He's gonna probably retire in New Zealand, which I reckon it's better for him.
understandable.
Anyway.
Expect it
Yeah,
anyway,
100%.
so.
But like I think he's getting more control of that team, and they're playing like a unit. They're not playing like they're hearing three different things from three
I
different
only have
people.
literally one bone to pick in that whole game.
Go. Yeah, me too. 100%.
Why
I
did he
know
take
it.
Alex
off.
Twal off?
Scum.
Everyone was having a field day. Alex Twal got close so many times. Leave him on.
Who scored after he came off? Efa Hengawi, Bole, and the other forward. Bateman.
Bro,
Yeah,
leave
it's
him
Kamara.
there.
Brother, that was it's Kamara scored in the first couple of
Fire,
minutes.
all the forwards scored.
That was one of them was Alex Twal's try.
100%. Someone would have fed him the try. They tried.
Fucking Tim
You
Sheen.
can tell that they're looking for him the
They
whole
were
time.
looking for him. They would have got
Fucking
him
Tim
there.
Sheens, bro.
Just leave him on, bro.
Well, I'll leave him on. You're pumping
You know
it.
there
What
was
do you need
one
to
where
break?
Bulla made half a break, went to flicker, and Twal got tackled off the ball. And they got a
Seriously?
penalty for it.
Who tackled him off the ball?
Some dog, bro.
Whoever it is, we got to fucking find him.
And they got the penalty for it, but
we
he
have
was
to
through.
fuck him.
Oh, wow.
I have to fuck him.
We have to. Are you
I'm
down?
in.
Done. Cracker.
Done?
Done. Okay.
Shit.
Should do blood. Fucking.
No.
A blood pack?
This one?
No.
Oh, yeah, cut it open. All right, so, yeah, bro, the Tigers, what a performance.
I like to see it.
Honestly.
I hope they keep it up. Like, everyone loves the Tigers. No one, I don't know anyone that hates
They're
them.
my second favourite team,
Yeah,
bro.
no one hates them. They've got the team to go on a run. Hopefully they do.
Yeah, I
They're
hope
starting
so.
to gel. You're going to see it more often.
I really hope
Look,
so.
I'm going to be tipping them from now on.
Their back line looked so good.
Yeah.
But hopefully it sticks. Wakeham again. He was so good. I don't know if you
It was his
realise-
first confident game.
Yeah, because
never that
I watch
confident.
Wakeham a lot. Like when I'm watching the Tigers, I watch Wakeham.
Because he's an ex-Bulldog?
Yeah, like he's a Bulldogs junior and everything, and we let him go. Like usually, I'm more
Yeah,
interested
you
in
wanna
those
watch out
players
for
because
that
I want to see are they going good? Did we fuck up? But he played so well.
He did, 100%
Played so
he did.
well. All right.
Throwing cutout balls like
Bro,
like
beautiful.
nothing.
That first try,
Although that ball almost got intercepted. Yeah, almost got intercepted.
It nearly got intercepted, but that's how good that pass was. It was just
didn't.
out of the finger.
Nah, it's
out
not
of the
that.
reach.
It almost got intercepted. Usually the halves buckle like, nah, I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, he didn't.
He'll
He
go
didn't,
do it
he
again.
did not give a shit. He just
Yeah.
kept going there.
He
Nah, good
killed
on
it.
him.
He had a very good game, and the Tigers made
And congrats,
66.
Brooks.
And not like the Sharks.
how many
Yeah,
games he
congrats
played.
on 200 games. But
Yeah,
not like
200
the Sharks. They didn't try to take the pedal,
Nah,
foot
bro,
off
they
the pedal.
went for
No,
it.
no,
They
he
went for the throw.
But the last 15 minutes, 30 points were scored.
Yeah.
Last 15 minutes.
Yeah, they went for the throw.
And everyone was saying Cowboys are back. Do you remember that?
Who'd they beat? A measly Roosters and a measly
But,
Dragon.
no, but everyone was saying, oh, they found form. Todd Payton's... I can't say words.
They're freaking rubbish.
Far out. Well, yeah.
Rubbish.
Fuck Queensland. Anyway, go.
It took four Tigers to actually get the Tigers to get a win like that. Todd Payton, Tiger. Okay, sorry, my bad. 4 coaches. Anyway, so we move
Why
on
is he
to
still in the middle?
Tigers.
posting that every week.
Tigers 66.
He honestly
Cowboys
thought we'd
16.
laugh.
and we
He
move
honestly
on.
thought we'd laugh.
Nah, I wanted you to trip out, and then I was like, Todd Payton. Anyway, fucking sorry. Please don't,
That's
please
your,
don't unsubscribe.
That's your no.
All right, Dolphins 16, Storm 24. This was a good game,
It was a good game.
honestly.
Dolphins, I think they started when Kafusi got sin bin is when they leaked their points.
Yeah, but bro, I don't know. I don't think that was a sin bin. I know it was a swinging arm.
It is a sin bin. It's a sin bin.
I just
It's
don't
a
want to
sin
see
bin.
him go off because,
It's a
bro,
sin bin.
how fucking rolled up did they get?
Look, he's a hitman. I'm not going to take it
bro.
from him. But a week or two out of Origin, you can't go and freaking
Yeah,
throw a
but
hand like
if they leave him, do you know if they let that go?
Yeah.
That whole Storm team is fucked.
yeah,
He was going out to whack everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
bro.
like you seen how fired up they get.
100%.
And someone said it on the chat straight away. They sent it. Fuck, it was just getting good, and they sin binned him. It was a sin
Hey,
bin.
Storm,
100% it was,
Storm,
but
Storm went up for the fist fight.
No,
They're
no.
very lucky the ref took control of that game.
Bro, as if you came out and tried to destroy your old team
Old
like
team.
that. But he's ripping he wanted to rip everyone's head off.
He's lucky he didn't get his hands on Munster.
Yeah, he would kill him.
Apparently Munster's carrying rib injuries now. I don't know what the hell
Oh, is
happened.
he?
Yeah.
yeah. So
That's news.
yeah, well, something to target.
I'm
Origin.
trying to hear everyone saying.
But it was, bro. I thought that game. I thought Storms were gonna just stump him.
Yeah.
Honestly.
That's what I thought.
And they started really quick to Storm. I can't remember what they got up to, but they started really quick. And then you had Asako.
Oh yeah, Warwick scored like that. Like,
Hey,
Yeah,
Really?
Warwick
Yeah.
scored off the bat.
80
Asako
Osaka, I
scored
agree.
the double.
oh,
It burnt me.
Why?
Because my Supercoach team, the team I was
Oh,
versing,
how
the
do you-
team he was versing, and the team she was versing,
Oh, had Asako.
all had a sucker, and we all needed him not to score. He came out and
and,
dodged
I,
that's
that
good.
and I bought in Munster like a dumb cunt.
Yeah.
Because I listened to some people, but all good.
Some people, Ali.
Munster usually goes well, but this week
Munster usually pops off. He's the highest scorer in
Yeah.
5'8".
He's a dog.
I've had him for about 4 weeks and he's done good.
And I told you last week, play Peachy. Play Peachy. I check your team, hasn't played Peachy.
But I still won, so it's alright.
Yeah, that's right. But,
Lucky.
you know, still. All right. But you can't have got me for I get it wrong 1 week. So, yeah, so the Dolphins, they were really in that game for the whole period. I thought they were going to get thumped by Storm. 24, Dolphins 16. Then we'll move on to Sunday afternoon's game. 2
Sunday.
o'clock. Sunday, good old Sunday. Bulldogs 20, Titans 18.
Like the park.
In a game, I was shitting myself. That first half, 14-0,
Few rubbish calls. Can
Titans,
I say.
bro. I was so fucking
Bro,
upset.
the referees are having a fucking nightmare. Bro, the bunker is so shit.
Hey,
So
what the
shit.
fuck? I can't swear. It's
Yeah,
all right,
go
yeah.
ahead.
What the fuck is this thing with the ref going up to the bunker making a decision, and the ref's talking to him? This week it happened like 5 times. Fuck off,
Bro.
Why you going to bro? Just call him up. Ask him, what's your opinion on this? Don't send it to
But
them.
well, one of the games this week, I can't remember which game it was, but Ashley Klein was in the box,
Yeah.
and then the refs they were checking for try or no try, and then the ref completely missed a knock on, massive knock on,
Yeah.
and then he was gonna say try, and then the bunker said,
It was a Roosters game.
was it the no, it wasn't. The
Yeah,
Roosters,
where the
because I was
Jays
watching
guy
on TV.
headbutted the ball out of his hand.
No, I was watching it on TV.
No, it
I
wasn't.
was watching it on TV. It wasn't the Roosters game, but he told him, literally, the referee told the bunker, no, there's a knock on there. He had to tell him. Scrap the bunker. Let the refs on the field be accountable, right? You want a replay? Show me a replay on the screen. Go to a little VAR box, suss it out. But there's already enough stoppages in the game. It doesn't really matter. People are going to say adds minutes. Bro, there were decisions that fucking take so long to... We'll see it one time, we'll go, that's a knock on. Refs will look at 5 times.
You know, you should be happy with the ref today too. The Bulldogs watch what happened and then called challenge.
Yeah.
That,
So you should be happy
that's
with
that.
that was one stupid call. They
That's
scored a try
fucked.
off that too.
We scored off that.
That is so bad.
Yeah.
There was the first half as well, because Titans player on his back.
Yeah,
And he
passed
throws the ball. And they let it play on.
They let it play on, and they checked the knock on.
They scored.
But he knocked it on.
Yeah, but he
It was
knocked it
Jaden
on.
Campbell.
Yeah.
Bro, that play right there, that's called rugby union. You stupid fucks.
Straight out.
It's rugby union.
Oh yeah, he went past that play.
He's
He
on,
did,
on his back and threw it up.
But can I say something?
Yeah, of course you can.
But the bunker wasn't checking for the actual pass. So
No.
they
No, but the
completely-
ref-
they
the ref said to
completely
look at
moved
that.
past it and they were checking the knock on.
Yeah,
They did not care about me passing off the floor.
So they cleared the pass off the back.
Yeah.
They cleared the pass off the back.
That's right.
And then they went on to the Jaden Campbell. They're like, Jaden Campbell knocks on as he tries to play the ball. I'm like, that's a penalty for passing off the fucking floor, bro.
And then further down the game, they penalised
Money.
the bull money for passing off the ground. No,
No.
it wasn't money.
It was
Max
who
King,
was it?
wasn't it?
Max King.
And he
Max
didn't touch
King,
the
but
floor.
Max King for
that
passing
was
off the
that was the bunker call.
That's bad. That's bad.
That's the bunker call where they said check it after they seen the replay. So
That ref, I don't know his name. Every time I watch him, he pisses me off.
yeah, bro.
He's one by
They're
far.
all
the
bad.
shittest.
There is
No, he's one of the worst. That guy.
there's no good ones.
He
these
won't
days.
stand up for himself. He's a bitch.
Reid Money. I don't know who he tackled, but thank God he's not dead.
I get elbow to the head.
That hip drop?
That was Tino.
That was
Oh, the hip
so
drop.
bad.
We're lucky that player's not dead, man. That was a hip drop through and
I
through.
saw that 5 times this week. That exact same tackle.
Bro, easily. He's
Exactly.
on his hip. I'm joking. Sarcasm, woman. Bro, he's on his hip and he falls.
Hey, but he didn't make contact
You know
with his
what?
legs.
It was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It
What
was
the-
Carrigan's one, but lighter.
Way long.
And Carrigan, they said that's a mistake to send him off. Not penalise Reid Money.
Listen, the
Lucky
NRL
they
this
sent
week.
They're fucked.
This week, the NRL came out and said, this is a hip drop. And they showed video clips, apparently, to every club. This is a hip drop. This is what we don't want to see. He done the complete opposite. They don't want to see legs swinging around and collecting the
dropping.
back of the body. The back of
With-
the...
with- yeah, with
back
full
of the
body weight.
With your body weight. They showed him that clip. He went the opposite direction. Penalty. All right, sweet. They scored off that penalty, by the way. That was their second
did,
try, was
yeah.
off that. Anyway, in the lead up to that try, Tino runs. Bang. As he's running onto it, he sees Marnie coming at him. You can see him clearly in the replays. They showed 1,000 replays of it. Clearly looking at Marnie. Last second, bang, forearm up. We want
knocks
to
him out,
want to
yeah.
protect the head. We want to protect the head. What the fuck was that?
Only the attacking. Guys, I was telling everyone the game. What about the Dragons game, where Lomax is trying to take the ball off him and just drops him?
Yeah.
Bro, the game's getting soft. We're not playing touch, bro.
Lomax is one. His head didn't hit the floor. If his elbow was tucked into his jaw and he hit him, 100% agree. It was on his chest. Do you agree?
But any touch of a face, it's now your
Mate,
face.
he didn't touch his face.
I-
Like on the floor, his elbow went to his head. That's
he
it.
touched his
did
face.
he?
After he dropped, natural. You drop on top of him.
Yeah.
He hit his face. I don't think that was a penalty.
That's what I'm saying. The second that you touch a chin, you're
Yeah.
done. That's it.
But what? Just because the defender's the one that cops a fucking fight. Bro, Mane went off for a HIA.
Yeah.
He's lucky.
They
Lucky
paused
he
the
came
game.
back. Yeah.
They paused the game. I'm like, oh, it's finally going to happen for us where they bring it back. Finally going to happen. Reid Money, you got to go HIA. All right, play the ball. So nothing. That's all good.
Nothing.
Bro, the refereeing.
It's becoming touch. Just for the attacking player, it's becoming touch.
Yeah.
But the defending player, go whack him as much
fucking
as you
kick him in
want.
the face. It's all good. But bro, it's the refereeing just. It's just fuck. Like how much football do we watch, right? How much football do we watch? We haven't spoken about. We've been doing this podcast. This is episode 9 weeks now. We haven't once spoken about a football controversy. There are so much more football games within the week than there are rugby league games.
Yeah.
Every episode we're talking about 3 or 4 rugby league decisions. Nothing from football in 9 weeks. Nothing.
But where do we go? Where do we go from here?
Bro, I don't fucking know.
fucked,
I don't know.
it's fucked.
It's fucked. It's killing
The
the
way
game.
the bunker's intervening and the ref's getting I don't know.
It's killing the game. It really is. It's making it so much worse to
What
watch.
at times they just packed the whistle.
Yeah.
Like today was it Bulldogs game?
Last 5 minutes.
Packed it.
Bro,
Bro.
if last 5 minutes of a game, they are scared. They are scared. Bro, in the Premier League, any football, bro, 97th minute,
You've seen penalties, yeah.
penalties.
Yeah.
1-1 penalty.
Man up and make the call.
Bro, you have to.
But the
yeah,
proper call.
Call it. If what you call in the first minute, you got to call in the 79th. You have to give us consistency.
Yeah.
Scrap the fucking... Bro, just go back to NRL. Just check for fucking...
Video ref, that's it.
Video
Just a
refs,
try.
that's
Only
it.
tries. That's
If
it.
captain's challenge, go look at the fucking box. Go look at the fucking box. Put him a screen on there. He'll go. He'll watch. He'll ask. Show me another angle. Show me another angle. All right, done. He's accountable for his decisions. Fucking this bunker. He's talking to him. He's talking back. They're having a fucking convo. Hey, what are you gonna get after this game? Get fucked, bro. Fucking call it, bro. We grew up watching this game. It was never like this.
You need
bro.
one man in charge. You can't have too many chiefs, bro. You need
Bro.
one guy to call the game. Like you said, put a box in the fucking side of the field.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
When
Yeah,
you
but that's
know-
what they should do.
They don't look for the easy way out. They want all this technology to kick in.
apparently $1 million bunker. $1 million or what?
more.
Fucking
bro.
pay
Get it
me
wrong.
$50 a game. I'll do a better job. It's fucked, bro. It just hurts because it's a game I love. Like we grew up watching this, we love it, and it's just becoming so hard to watch.
Very quickly.
So hard
Very
to watch.
quickly.
Anyway, so the first half ended 14-0, and a lot of bad calls that game, right? And then we come back in. Burton's kicks. Thank God for Burton, because we have one thing to go to. When we're
Burton's high bomb.
fucked, it's literally
Go to Burton.
Burton's
give it a
bomb.
Burton bomb, and we run and hope.
2 tries, bro.
2 tries off his kicks.
Very lucky.
Brought us
First one
back,
was
yeah.
nice. Averillo plucked it out of the air.
Plucked that out of the air. The second one was they let
Hey,
it
you gotta
bounce.
contest the ball. You don't.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
let
luck,
it bounce,
ball,
and what?
that's it.
Kiraz plucked it.
They let it bounce, and Kiraz picked it up and scored.
Kiraz he's doing all right for.
Spoke a lot, so I had to need to refill.
Kiraz is doing all right for. He's got a little niggle
He
in
is.
his
He's still the knee's still strapped, and then we had Addo Carr scored on the corner on his game back.
That was a good try.
That was a very good try, and then the winner from good old
Right.
Ockenball.
How the hell did
big
he
man.
score a winner, bro?
Ockenballs? Cock and balls.
Cock and balls.
Good old Ockenball. That was a good try, but so it was very scrappy.
All right, we got to give credit to Pangai Jr. He came out that second
That's
half.
what I
and
was going to say.
started
I was going to say after that. So Ockenball steps in and scores with 2 minutes to go, win the game. Bro, when Pangai Jr. came in for his second stint,
Yeah, he pumped.
he came out with a point to prove, man. He played so well.
There was the play where he's almost scored. He ran from the right side of the field to the left
Yeah.
and
And
popped
then
it off
he threw it to
to Adokar.
Addo Carr, yeah.
And he grabbed it.
And Addo Carr grabbed it. Bro,
You know, if he ran that ball too, he would have scored.
he probably,
he would've taken-
they
he
were
would've
coming
taken him
across.
out.
They would have taken him out. He had way too much momentum.
yeah.
He was not stopping.
But the Titans are this year. Their second halves are just pathetic.
Yeah.
They've been doing it constantly.
Yeah.
3 weeks in
And-
a row
and
they've
they're
lost
very
because
up
of their
and
second
down.
half, or 2 weeks
And
in
they're
a row.
always
now.
14
Very
plus
up
up.
and down. And yesterday we were talking about this game. Me and some of the boys, and then they're like, I think you guys were there when they were talking about, hey, he's going to stop David Fafita.
Yeah. He did come out in the first half.
You didn't need to stop him. They just stopped giving it to him.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Well, your tip last
He absolutely
week.
pumped you when he got the ball.
Yeah, but you said last week, Titans 20 plus.
50
It should have been.
yesterday.
It should have been.
What?
He said yesterday they're
It'll
gonna
be
be they're
50?
gonna get
You
50.
got
No,
lucky.
I was confident.
If they kept playing towards Fafita, you'd get absolutely mopped.
And
They
can I-
got lucky with the calls.
No, I'm talking about Fafita. Fafita as a
They did-
player.
Oh, and then what about Holbrook trying to take off a feed in the last 5 minutes?
5 minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Well, yeah, okay, so you have one crack,
You have one set left.
one set.
No, it's 30 seconds.
And
Why are you
but
taking
did
him off?
So Aaron Clark's standing there on the sideline.
swearing
and
at
Fafita's
him.
telling him, get out of here, and Aaron Clark's like, fucking come off. Fafita done the right thing.
Yeah.
Fucking oath back. Bro, he knows. That shows so much confidence. He knows he's a game changer. He knows he can fucking win this game for the team.
And he took that hit up and he nearly broke the line.
Yeah, bro. Fucking pulled us like 20
But
minutes.
as a
of plays
coach,
on his
what the
back.
what can you possibly be looking at and be like, all right, get Fafita off?
Yeah, I don't know.
Look, what
In
is
the last
and you're
minute.
bringing Aaron Clark, who
Aaron
lost you the game.
Yeah, he made a lot of decisions. He made a lot of mistakes.
Oh,
But, bro,
some coaches is just.
He's a very good coach, but that was, I think, just a
But what makes you make that decision? What goes
brainstorm.
there? What?
Like I
what's
think he
there?
was looking at, I need to make a change, but fuck, he just came on. He just
Oh, you know Fafita.
get off Fafita.
Fafita hasn't been subbed once this
Yeah,
year.
and he wanted to
wants
take him
sub
off
now.
now.
In the
Yeah,
biggest
but-
moment. That's
Anyway,
dumb.
and then okay.
And mind you, without him, they lose.
And
that
what
game
about
as well.
that? So we're up by 2, and at the last play, Tino's standing there to be the block for what's his name to take the field goal.
Oh yeah, and they,
He gives it straight to Tino.
He gives it to Tino. Tanner Boy's in the background going, what the fuck is going off? Tino goes, bro, what are you doing? Gives it to fucking...
And then the worst attempt at a fucking
yeah, but he
field goal.
buckled. Like,
Yeah,
you
but they
can't.
fucked it, bro. Like,
But you
that
don't
was-
give it to Tanner Boyd, you give it to Kieran Foran, bro.
No,
Yeah,
the
but-
boy could kick a field goal as
Boyd
well,
was
but-
there. Like, he was confident. He was ready to
Because
have
the
it. It was
guy's
one of your
swearing
halves.
at Tino now, and his head, he's doing this,
Tino said,
and then bang, he looks at
and
him
the ball
and
came at
he
him.
grabs
So he
it.
was like, he done a full 360, hands up, and they went, oh, fuck.
Dumbest decision of it.
Yeah, that was so dumb.
Titans
but-
cannot finish a game if they had the halves for it. So Foran's all right.
Yeah.
If they had a halfback like Ben Hunt, for example,
Yeah,
that team.
it'd be incredible.
I've said
six.
it
It's top
because you
six.
say they're a good team. I tell you,
Very
they are,
good team.
They're a very good team. I just don't like their halves, and that's why.
Now
they can't
Foran I
last
can
the
deal
game.
with. Honestly, I can.
Foreign's good.
But
Foreign's
that-
good.
that
but
ton of
how,
Boyd,
how,
bro.
how, how long do you think he's going to stay fit?
No,
Nah, he'll get injured.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, you need a good pair, like Ben Hunt. Like, for me, Ben Hunt, the logical thing, Ben Hunt, you go to the Gold Coast, you retire there, they have a good team, young team.
He's staying with the Dragons, baby.
Go and kick it. He's leaving. I don't think
No,
he'll stay.
he's not going
I
to
think
leave.
he'll leave. As
I
well.
think he'll leave.
I don't.
He wants to win a premiership.
Look, I felt like that before, but I'm slowly starting to.
Well, seeing him yesterday, he looked on Friday night, he looked like in person, he looked really happy, like he was energetic. A lot of talk as well on the field.
Yeah. Even
Like,
the
he looked really good.
And the coach came out. He goes.
He wants him.
He goes. No, he goes. He's 100% Dragon. He's focused on the team. And
He wants to
blah, blah,
keep him.
blah. Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll move on. It took way too long on that.
We
fucking
ranted for a
referee
bit.
rant, but it's just fucked. It's anyway. So Bulldogs get a very narrow win, very lucky win. Okay, against the Titans, 20-18, and we move on to the Raiders, 14 Seagulls, 42. This came out of nowhere. I want to say upset, but
Nah.
I think we all had
a
Raiders
shit
tipped.
performance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Raiders.
Raiders.
It was a shit performance. What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Schuster came out with a point to prove.
That honestly, Schuster did play well. Raiders made him look better than he is.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Raiders did.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's throwing inside balls. No one's chasing the back player. No one's doing anything.
Tom found form.
He takes off Horsburgh and Tarpany, your best players.
He
Yeah.
fucked me. And he pumped me in Supercoach.
But it's not even, like, I've got them both on Super. It's not even about
Yeah,
that.
but you can't do that. You can't take off
Your two best middles.
Yeah, you can't take them off at the same time.
No.
You just
Bro.
can't. Like,
Like,
take one off.
Usually he does. So because of Supercoach, I watch the Raiders games now. He'll take off Tarpany 30 minutes in, bring on Emery Gula, Papali off, and brings on some Moriota or something like that.
Yeah.
In the second half, the last half an hour, Tarpany's back on. Horsburgh goes up for 15 and comes back on.
Okay. So he plays the
And
whole
they
first
have
half?
destroyed everyone in the middle. Everyone.
Yeah.
He does that this week.
He takes them off at the same time.
Same time. And
same time.
the second them two came off, 3-4 tries went in.
Yeah. It's a massive difference, cuz you got Horsburgh who'll tackle anything with legs.
I'm so over these coaches. Like, you're Rick Short's a gun coach. What are you doing?
Yeah,
You've been there for a long time. You surely know. how to
It was very dumb, but let's talk about Manly, right? So
Tom
They're
found
Tom
form.
Trbojevic hat-trick.
Hot and cold that time.
They are very hot and cold. That's why I can't trust tipping them.
Yeah.
But they can do that with a healthy Tom, and I think he's like 70%.
They killed it today.
He
man.
popped off. 3 tries, 2 tries. I think ran for
Too
like
much
200
space.
meters.
They gave him too much
They
space.
gave him way too much space.
Blake's having options. He's running.
Way too
Garrick's
much space.
running amok on him. The skinny
Bro,
bloke on the
Garrick
team.
at one point was from his left wing,
Did you see he ran through the middle?
ran to the try assisted sub. When
Yeah,
do you ever see
yeah.
a winger
How did-
passing to a winger?
And again, where did he run into? Exactly where Tarpany stands.
Yeah.
Exactly where he stands.
So
and
it's-
Magula's reaching for his cock or something.
There was another one where Ola Kawatu as well, down that same edge where Tarpany's supposed to be, pops it to Tom. Tom goes through.
You can't. I think Ricky Stewart learned a big lesson. He's going to watch footage and all that. That middle's disgusting.
Well, I don't know what happened. I was looking at it because I wasn't watching the game, but I turned it on and I realized Horsburgh was off, Tarpany was off, Papali was off as well at one point.
So Papali came on for Tarpany.
For Tarpany, all right. So them two are off. I'm like, what the hell happened? Did someone get injured? So I checked. No one was injured. Like, what the hell happened with this rotation? And as I'm watching this, they're just flying through. Bro, Tom and Garrick had a field day.
Yeah.
In the middle. Like,
They
in the
had a
middle.
field day.
They're not
Guys,
meant,
Harper had a bit of a field day on that edge too.
Yeah, Harper was making a lot. Bro, Cherry Evans was grabbing the ball. Bang. Here you go. Go run, boys. It was
It's
a
like
very
that.
good performance, but
No, it was good performance by Manly.
because they looked up at Canberra, they looked up and they said, "What? Are you serious?"
This is it.
And they just took
But
control.
it's like
bro.
they were playing with 12 men. Every time they spread the ball a little bit, there was something missing there.
Yeah.
They had an overlap on both
Every
sides.
time. Every
The
time.
way that Schuster plays, he does that thing where he jinks and passes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
But the gaps open up.
opened up.
Raiders
had a
are my
very good
team, but
game.
when I see shit like that, like these coaches these days, they're
He's a good coach. He's a good coach.
He-
Can't say
I
he should
have
go
no
to the
doubt
eight.
he's a good coach.
You get
He's
it
a
wrong
very
from
good
time
coach.
to time. This was a fucking.
But
massive
you've won
mistake.
6 in a row.
Yeah,
doing the same shit that you're doing.
That's right.
You change it up.
They were in that running streak.
You change it up against Manly.
I say this every time. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah.
It's not broken. It was working.
I actually don't understand.
100%. And
That's the NRL.
that was
wrap-up
it.
for
That
the
was
week.
Seagulls 42, Raiders 14. It was, bro, this round was.
Also, don't get me wrong. I loved that Manly came out and pumped the Raiders.
Of course you did. You had 3 Raiders players, 4?
No,
Well, how many? 2?
I had Tom, Schuster, and I had Horsburgh. Horsburgh sort of pumped me. But
Yeah, but Horsburgh-
Tom and Schuster came out and
Fucking pumped
absolutely
everyone.
gave me points for days on
Yeah.
Supercoach.
You scored massive points this
200
week.
between each other, 250.
Yeah, bro, he scored 1,400 and something this week.
That's higher than all of us this year.
Massive, bro. That's massive.
But
All right.
even my opponent scored in the 1400
Yeah.
But you beat him, so it's all.
Good old shaker.
shakes.
He scored 1,400 as well, stripping out. He had like 7 players score more.
But did
Hey,
he,
he,
but did he,
he
lose?
lost. He lost.
He lost.
He lost. All right. So, and then the rugby league this week, the competition, the tightness of the league, it's been hectic. The refereeing, sorry, I was talking over there. The tightness of the league has been amazing. The refereeing has been,
Shocking.
bro, in my eyes, the worst it's ever been. And it gets worse every fucking year. But I think this is the first time at this point this is like this, right? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams equal first.
It's crazy.
All on the same point. You have Panthers who are coming first because of for and against.
If the Raiders won, it would have been 6 teams on the
It
same
would have been
point.
6 teams, yeah. So you got Panthers, Rabbitohs, Sharks, Broncos, Storm, all equal first.
It's actually crazy.
It
And then,
is
what do you know what's crazy?
Crazy.
Roosters, as bad as they are 2 wins from first.
Bulldogs are a win away from the top 8.
It's not normal. It's actually crazy.
Yeah,
Which means Dragons coming on the bottom of the ladder are 2 wins away from the top 8.
yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's really been fun, but man,
Well, that's nothing but left.
I'm just
Yeah.
talking about
It
the
is,
tightness
it's
on the
true.
comp.
Yeah, it's tight.
2 wins away. The team coming last,
Stars
2
your
wins away
asshole,
from the thing. It's hectic.
Not as tight as the Roosters
Alright.
asshole because we widened it on the weekend.
So
Yeah, keep talking
we
to yourself.
move on to the EPL. We officially have our 2022-23 champions, Manchester City. You know, you got to give them applause, man. You got to give them applause. Come on, give them applause, Bill. I hate them. I fucking hate them. I
The
can't stand
treble,
them.
baby. I say it every week.
I'm talking. Come on, bro.
Every
Let me talk.
week.
I'm saying.
'Cause the bloke-
I'm doing something
And
that,
he
bro. I
jumped
can't
on the
believe I'm saying
bandwagon
it.
this year. And
No,
thinks he goes for
he
it.
didn't. He jumped on around 3 years ago.
Yeah, when they're winning. Thank
man.
you.
I'm joking.
Hey,
I'm joking.
man.
All right, Manchester City. Congratulations. Arsenal handed it to him.
As much as I didn't want
They made
City
it
to
easy.
win, I'm so happy Arsenal bottled it. I know you wanted Arsenal to win. I'm
I just
so
can't stand
happy.
City.
What did
Man. I
Arsenal
can't
do?
stand City. They bought all of them.
They just do-
Let's talk about that, right? So City's won the league, right? I was watching a video where they said where City are going to end. City are going to end if they win their last game on 97 points, which they should. They've got 2 more games. If they win both, I think it's 97 points or something. You know how many teams have scored ever since 92 till now? How many teams have scored 97 points
4.
in a season? 4. 4
Good, yeah.
teams, 2 of them are City. 2 of them are City.
One of them's Arsenal.
Liverpool's 1.
Arsenal.
No,
Chelsea?
and Chelsea.
And now Arsenal. If they get it, if they get it.
If they got more than 97, but they're not gonna. That's how much City's got to win the league. So to say they bottled it, like we have a laugh, but bro,
That's big points.
they've actually had such a good season. Fucking improved from not even making the Champions League spots last year.
Yeah,
to-
but won't you say that? Like, there's a lot of teams. It's in different sports. They have the team to win it. If you don't win it that year, you've lost.
Yeah,
it.
100%.
Arsenal's gonna be that team.
Yes,
Yeah.
this was Arsenal's chance because at the end of the day, when we say bottle it, it's bottling the 8-point lead they had.
Yes, that's exactly.
They had the 8-point lead, which is 2 wins and 2 draws.
clear.
Yeah, to clear of the next person behind you, right? And it was like, fucking not a lot. I think, 10 games to go, 9 games to go with that. So it's not that bad. Like, you can lose 2 games. You can draw 2 games and you still be sweet.
Yeah,
That's the bottle job. But to say it wasn't a good season, it was a great season.
they had a good season.
Saying that, would you rather be United, who are going to finish 4th with silverware, or going to be Arsenal, who finished 2nd with nothing?
Obviously United.
Yeah, I'd say United.
You'd rather be United
They did all this
for nothing.
for nothing.
for no reason. They're exactly in the same spot as United.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As a
No, we won the Carabao Cup.
But I'm saying, like, in the Premier League,
Yeah.
you've done nothing.
No, you've
You got-
done nothing.
You got all those points, all that
You
hard
get
work.
Champions
you're the
League,
same.
you get Champions League, and that's it. You get no trophy, no nothing.
the great Ricky Bobby once said,
Yeah,
"If you ain't first, you're
You're
last."
last.
Ricky Bobby.
That's, you know what?
So if you're not first, you might as well go for the silverware. Come fourth, who gives a shit?
But they've lost everything already.
So, yeah, they're out of everything.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
That United.
yeah,
Whereas United can win 2 things and get Champions League.
so Champions League should be done, and we're going to talk about it. So we started off Arsenal 0. So this was on a Monday game. Arsenal 0, Brighton 3. Bro, Brighton came out and just
Handed it.
they
Made them look like a bunch of gooses.
they looked like the Arsenal back four looked like they've never played
They
together.
were lost, very lost.
It was so bad. Minamino had not Minamino, sorry, Matoma. My bad, that was racist.
Minamino, bro.
You know, all the Japanese look the same. All right, Matoma came out and he had a field day, bro.
Yeah.
He
Like he
had
usually
a
does.
Field day.
No, some teams have been shutting him down lately.
United
the last-
turned down,
yeah.
but United, bro, I'm not talking about just because he's United player. Aaron Bissaka, best 1-on-1 defender in the world. I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
Oh, right now, 100%. Right now.
I don't care what anyone
can
says.
give it to him.
One-on-one,
Right now.
one-on-one.
Right now, yeah.
He's so hard to get past. That guy's got, bro, he's a spider. That guy's got legs.
Yeah, the way he fucking, he's wasting his leg and...
But he's got such a weird
How does
body
he do
type.
that?
His torso's so short, his
Yeah.
legs are fucking long, and he just,
That's what
Aaron-
helps him.
yeah.
His legs are so agile.
One-on-one is so good. In attack, he's, there's a lot, he's improved.
Get
but
back to Arsenal.
yeah. So anyway, Matoma had a field day.
Bro, the bloke just fucking...
He carries away,
wherever.
just spider legs, bro, and starts going that way.
sorry, I just,
We're excited. We're excited.
United
but
haven't had a lot to talk about this season,
passionate.
so.
There's
All right.
Passion.
So Brighton,
Matoma.
did.
Toma.
Matoma had a field day. They all did. The front three just ran riot. The back four, like I said, had no idea what was going on. They beat them 3-0. And then we'll move on to Leicester, Liverpool. Leicester are in a fight for relegation right now. Fight
I
for
reckon they're
their
sinking.
lives.
I reckon
I
it's
think they're
happening.
gone.
It's
I
happening.
honestly think they're gone.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
happening.
bro, they don't look like they're going to win anytime soon.
That's a big call.
They don't fucking look like they want to be on the field together.
I swear, it's bad. It's
Chelsea didn't at one point, and they came out and mustered a...
They just
got lucky
yeah,
with
they
one
needed
win.
one win, but even if
They got
Leicester
very
get a
lucky.
win, they're still
still in relegation.
yeah. So it's gonna come down to the final day. Literally, the final day is gonna be incredible just to see who goes down. So 100%, like we said last week, Southampton gone,
yeah.
and then you got like 4 teams to
Nottingham Forest and that.
4 teams. Yeah, so 4 teams trying to
Hey, Nottingham won.
Avoid.
avoid relegation, but
Nottingham won.
Nottingham won this week
Oh, did they?
Arsenal,
against Arsenal. That's what
Ah,
gave
yeah, that's
City the
right.
lead.
That's right.
All right, but I want to talk about Liverpool. So you got I forgot his name. The midfielder, the young midfielder, scored a double. I forgot his name, but young midfielder scored a double, and then Trent Alexander-Arnold. As much as I fucking hate him,
It's pretty freakish.
what a goal!
That's pretty
I've
Did
seen
you
it.
see
Yeah,
it?
I've seen it.
Bro, so free kick. Salah, like runs over it to kick it, but instead he backheels it to him.
Yeah, and just slots it.
Bro, right foot. He's so accurate.
How can I not see it? Everyone was posting it on freaking Instagram.
Fuck, it was beautiful. It was such a good goal, and Liverpool ended up winning 3-0. So the double two. I forgot his name, and it's burning me because I full had it in my head because I knew I was going to talk about it, and I forgot. Fuck him, he's a Liverpool player anyway. They win 3-0, and then we move on. Tottenham, Brentford. Tottenham just, bro, what the fuck?
Hey, they can't buy a win.
Bro, Tottenham, they're doing what Chelsea done 2
but
weeks
Kane did
ago.
score a
2
goal.
weeks ago. That's what I was
If
going
that
to talk
counts,
about.
it counts
They
something.
can't
Brentford scored-
buy a win.
Brentford scored 3 goals. Harry Kane.
Hey, what a goal.
That's again, it was the exact same goal. I can't remember. Someone runs over, backheels it to him on the free kick.
Smacks it.
Bang, top bins. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Because you can't say that.
They've all
You
been
cannot
training
No,
say
you
with
can't
that.
save it.
They've been doing the same training.
I don't know,
lessons.
bro. They're all English, so they probably. But bro, that shot was beautiful. Like him and Trent, you're gonna have 2 keepers in that fucking net. They're not saving
No,
it.
no.
It was beautiful,
It's just placement, mate. That placement was
beautiful.
amazing.
All right. And then we move on to last night's games. You got United 1,
United.
Bournemouth 0.
Good goal.
It was very good,
Casemiro.
bro. Just random out of nowhere.
I didn't even know he could turn like
I
that.
swear to God. So the ball fell to him, and then it was Ericsson who chipped it to him, and then the defender like cushioned it for him,
He just
and then
lands
Ericsson
it.
just went bang bicycle. And it's like,
Casemiro.
sorry, my bad.
Casemiro.
Ericsson was the one that passed it. Casemiro, bang.
That was
Goal.
the first goal to open up.
Yeah, that was it. We scored. It was only 1-0.
I was
It
like,
should have been at least 3-4.
We dominated
They
the game.
bowled-
We
they bowled
dominated
a
the
few.
game, but we just couldn't finish our chances. Martial playing striker is. I was talking to one of the boys yesterday. They're
don't
going,
like it?
Martial shit. I'm saying he's a good rotation player.
He is, yeah. Well,
He
where's
won't-
Rashford?
He's injured.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, and that's a problem with Rashford, man. He's becoming way too injury prone.
He needs a rest.
Way too injury prone. Well, we have to sign Harry
Harry
Kane.
Kane, yeah.
I've said it forever. He fits the bill.
I agree.
Tottenham aren't making top 4. He's getting on in his career. He can't fucking stay there.
Yeah, that's a good reason to why he should move on.
100%.
Hopefully he does.
So
I look,
hopefully he
I
does.
see it happening.
Because I still believe City should have signed him. I still believe over Haaland they should have signed Harry Kane.
Nah.
Fits that team a lot better than Haaland
Yeah,
does.
but
But
then saying that, Haaland comes out and fucking destroys
that's what I'm
it.
saying.
the
Breaks
goal
all the
record.
all goal scoring records. So there's I got no fucking
With a
legs to
team like
stand
City,
on.
you're
but-
going to break records, bro.
100%. But they had a striker. They had Jesus. They had Aguero. They didn't do that. But
Yeah.
Haaland comes out and popped off. But so I can't really say much. But I do believe in the long run it would have been better for them because I do believe Haaland in around 2 seasons.
We'll leave to Real Madrid.
Yeah, 100%. That's
Yeah,
what I reckon.
Everyone sees it. Everyone
That's what
sees
I
it.
reckon is going to happen. But that's for later on. And then we had Liverpool, who they needed a win to stay within touching distance of us.
And then whop, whop, whop.
Yeah, so Villa scored. They scored the opener of the game, And then, so the United game ended. I was watching on Goal Rush, so they just quickly switch on to whatever game is on. It was a Liverpool game. I turn it on and I look up. And I can't remember who was running down the right, but the cross come in. Bang, Bobby Firmino in his last game in Anfield in the 90th minute.
I felt for him, man.
Yeah, it was.
See him crying, bro.
It was a good.
He was
I
crying.
love Bobby Firmino.
Hey, they should have won that game. Gakpo was not offside.
Nah, it wasn't Gakpo. It was they called Van Dijk.
Van Dijk.
But Van Dijk, bro. Oh, yeah, let's talk about some soccer controversy.
Finally.
Van Dijk was nowhere near the play.
It was a bad call. It was a bad call.
Van Dijk had there like he got involved. And if he got bro, Rashford.
But see,
fucked
you
the
talk
ball's
about
mum.
you talk about in rugby league that you go to a side box. This guy had the chance to look.
No. So VAR, what it is they'll tell him. I
have a
think
look.
you should have a look if they think it's wrong. The VAR said, nah.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have
what's
it.
it called? No,
It's all
VAR said,
clear.
what's it called? No, they said he's offside.
Oh, seriously?
Well, they call it, so the ref went, okay, offside. It's just, and then I'm like, oh fuck, all right, I'll take it, but
Yeah,
fuck, that was not
They should have
offside.
won. So lucky.
But I'm gonna go back because it's the same sport, it's the same league, it's the same season. Rashford against
City, yeah.
he was fucking that ball for how long, and then last one pulled out. I didn't touch it. I'm like, okay.
As much as you're right, but it's still very minimum to the calls they make in the NRL, which is why you let it go. It's one call.
You can't compare.
Football, before I get called out, it's a lot harder to get things right, but they do it better than
they
NRL.
do it way
You
better.
can't compare.
That's why when they get something wrong, you can give them that pass.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It doesn't
Like
happen
you
as-
blow up, but it doesn't blow
doesn't
up
happen as
over on
often.
social media and everything.
Yeah, just let it
NRL
go.
is too much.
But if let's say Liverpool, that goal was given, they win 2-1. If we lose next week and Liverpool win,
They jump you.
they can jump us. So now all we need is a draw. We're set. All right. So we
Ready,
move
Zab?
on. I can't remember. We have Chelsea, and then we have another game on the final day, and then we had Forest giving a big hug to City, giving them a rap
Did you see the way they celebrated?
a rap Forest. Yeah, because I think they're clear.
I don't know if they're clear, but they did move up. But the way they celebrated, I thought they won the Premier League.
They're from the Premier League.
They were
Yeah,
full
it's
crying and
massive, but
On a
they literally
platter.
wrapped the Premier League trophy up for City, and they went, here you go.
On a platter, mate.
Here you
On
go.
a
Hey, look,
platter.
I'm happy for that. I can't
I'm
stand.
happy.
I can't stand Arsenal supporters.
I love Arsenal, but yeah, the supporters are a bit iffy,
love-
but
I
yeah.
do-
So Forest 1, Arsenal 0.
Good to see.
Bro, Arsenal, at this point they went,
They've
their
given
heads
up.
are down.
They've given up.
Yeah, they can't be fucked. Like, they tried so hard this season just to see this.
They're not moving up or down, so they're just like, man.
Yeah, they're
whatever.
over it. They're over it.
Whatever.
And then that game, like I said, as we started the EPL breakdown, City officially champions
Yes, sir.
2022-23. Okay, another round of applause. Well done. Three seasons in a row. Only done once before or twice before by the same team, but so yeah, well done, City.
Treble, baby.
No. All right,
Treble,
and then we move
baby.
on. Champions League. Inter Milan 1, AC Milan 0. Ow.
Who called it?
Stevie called it.
Stevie
Producer.
called it.
Producer
Ah,
called
nice.
it. All right, so we went around last week. So I thought it'll be a
We
draw.
were close 2-0. I was 2-0.
I thought it'll be a draw. You said 2-0 Inter. You said Inter to win.
Yeah, we saw it into it.
Steve was the one that called it Inter to win 1-0. And bro, like Milan came out, they had one option the whole game.
Leo.
Give it to Leao.
He got
At one
close.
point,
He
the
got
cunt
close.
was limping around, bro. They're still giving him the ball.
They pumped him. They pumped
They
him with the ball.
get, bro. They destroyed. Like, okay, he's your weapon, all right. Why don't you play down the right, shift the defenders across, and then fucking switch to him. Give him some space.
They tried to get him every single ball.
Every opportunity they got, give it to Leao.
No,
Hey,
it
but that
doesn't
goal
work.
he missed was very unlucky.
Very,
Very
very
unlucky.
unlucky.
But
Very
yeah,
unlucky.
On a good day, that goes in.
And
Yeah.
saying that, you don't just give it to him and go do perform whatever you can perform. Bro, try something like distract them off him for a bit and then give it to him.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that, if you want, like Bayern Munich were the best at doing it, but they had Ribery on the other side.
Yeah.
Where they used to get when Robin got the ball most of the
cut him.
time. Yeah, but most of the time he was either 1-on-1 with a defender or had fucking yards of space to run into, right? Because they used to shift down one side, bring the defense across.
Yeah, but it's
bang,
different.
cross.
When you have Ribery
Of
and
course,
Robin.
of course, 100%.
masterminds of the wings.
Completely agree. But you can still do it in a way you try to create.
Yeah, of course, yeah. You try.
Your main player, the one you're trying to isolate against defenders, give him some space. No, bro, these guys would make a tackle and the centre back is looking, where the fuck's Leao? Bro, they have Tonali in the centre mids. Fucking play through him. Tonali's a gun. Play through him. No, and then Inter Milan. Who scored the goal? Oh, it was a lovely goal, actually.
The guy looks like you.
Martinez.
Martinez, yeah.
What's that, mate? Lateral
He
Martinez.
had
The hair, the
They
hair.
had your old hair when
The
you
hair.
threw up.
Back in the day. So it was actually a very like
It was a
Martinez.
shit goal, straight.
No, it
I
was
don't
a
know how
nice
he
goal.
scored that.
It was a nice goal.
As a keeper, you don't let that happen.
Yeah, it's very.
It's
You
just
shouldn't
dumb.
get beaten in your knee
Yeah.
post. But it was the setup for it. I really liked.
100%,
'Cause
yeah.
He went through, cut it back, Lukaku, and then Lukaku
And
held the
Lukaku's
ball up.
fucked.
He's got bro. Lukaku.
He's playing good. He's playing
It's
good.
either he plays like a fucking superstar, or
just dog
or,
shit.
or like he's never touched a football.
What was your name for him on
life.
FIFA, Billy?
You
I
want
don't
to
know
get
if it's
cancelled?
right. Is it bad?
Shh.
What was it again?
Shush.
Talk about this later.
Write it
tell
down.
you
Write it down.
after.
I forgot. No, tell me. Do you know too?
Yes.
What? Did I call him that?
Are you fucking kidding me? You're old. You packed the.
Hey, you know what?
We didn't cut that because they're gonna.
Hey,
We'll cut it all out.
No. It's not the N word or anything.
No, it's not,
that's what I
but-
think. That's what I was
No,
saying.
I'm
it was
saying
him-
it's not the
Hey, it was
N-word.
him and Benteke, both of them, because they both have Belgium.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
this is recent.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so
Did you buy him? I remember. Did you buy him?
So yeah, anyway, so Lukaku gets the ball, holds it up where Martinez gets back on side, and then plays it back to him.
Open shot.
Lovely shot, yeah, lovely shot. Beat him in the knee post. I know, like, shouldn't get beaten in your knee post, but he did. And then Inter won. They move on to the Champions League final to face Manchester City, who absolutely annihilated Real Madrid.
No one saw that coming. To
No one. I didn't even see it coming. 4-0.
4-0 is
4-0. I did not see coming.
I was saying last week, I know my prediction, I said 2-2, Real Madrid win on penalties, but that's my heart speaking. What did I say to you right before? I said, you have nothing to worry about.
What did I get? What was my prediction?
You said you will win 1-0.
3-1, I think.
No, I can't remember.
And then Billy looked at me weird.
I can't remember your prediction, but I remember mine. I said 2-2, Real Madrid to win on penalties, but I told you before that. I'm like, you have nothing to worry about. It's very hard to go to the Etihad, play there, try to beat them. But the way Ancelotti set up Real Madrid, he was scared to. He didn't want to win the game. He wanted to not lose it,
Yeah.
and you can't fucking do that against
City.
bro, De Bruyne, Haaland,
Silva.
Bernardo Silva.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
man,
he tried to play 7 and he copped it.
bro. Listen, you
It was
can't.
actually domination. It was too much.
Camavinga left back. Why? Why playing Camavinga left back? Please. Chumani, who in the first leg
Too many?
gave him
He was
so
in
much,
everything. He was in everything.
Gave him so much issues. He doesn't start him. Carvajal, what the fuck is he still starting for Real Madrid?
He's getting on, bro.
bro, even in the league,
Yeah, he's getting
he's
on.
fucking shit.
He's getting on, bro.
Just remember, they've lost the league as well.
Yeah, the league's gone, bro. But Karim Benzema on the day, bro, put me there. Honestly, put me there. You might as well, because he done nothing, and I'll do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And you can pay me $50 instead of paying him 100
You're not
or how
wrong.
much he gets
You're not
1,000 a
wrong.
week.
Oh, mate, you'll be set.
Give me $50. I'll do the same thing.
yeah,
Just
just
let me
stand-
play on the
stand in the box,
field.
stand
I'll
in
just
the
stand
box.
there.
No,
What-
it was an
what did you
embarrassment
expect,
of a
bro?
performance from Real Madrid.
Bro,
It was.
And bro, Man
I'll
City
take it.
was so amped up. Pep Guardiola, you got to give it to him. I still think he's overrated.
Do you?
Yeah.
Still?
He goes
Always,
into good
I
teams,
always
mate.
think he's
Just goes
overrated.
into good teams.
Until I see him do that with a shit team or a lesser team, then bro, he's got the best team in Europe right now.
Yeah, he does.
He got given. He inherited the best team in Europe. When he did. He came into the job. He's your new team.
Go for it.
He's Messi, Eto'o. Who do you want? You want Henri? Okay, we'll sign Henri. You want Ibrahimovic? Yeah, done. We'll get Ibrahimovic. You got Xavi and Iniesta in midfield. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Just stand there as a coach.
Yeah,
Let them
just
do
yell,
the
yell,
thing.
yell. Yellow
Just tell
thing.
him,
Hey,
pass
stop.
to him. Bro. And then, so that's why I still think he's amazing.
Yeah, he's
I
good.
think he's
He's a good
amazing.
coach,
But
but he's not.
Man City were so, amped up for that game. Kyle Walker, fucking Vinny has no idea what the fuck hit him.
Yeah, straight out.
Has no fuck. He's
He
waking up today going, bro,
defended
what
him
the
like-
He's scared.
No one seen that coming.
He's checking over his shoulder to see if Kyle
Couldn't
Walker's
couldn't
there.
get past him. He was fucked.
Bro,
Even
did you
when he
expect
did get
that?
past him.
Kyle
I know
Walker just
Kyle
doesn't give
Walker's
up.
fast. I
Yeah.
didn't think he was that fast.
Bro.
He's fast, but Vinny's,
He got past him, he'd creep up on him again.
bro, he got, at one point, they played the ball through.
Yeah.
And it was just a straight up
race.
foot race. And he got past him and launched the ball out. Excuse me. What a performance, man. Manchester City, what a performance. So Silva scored the double. Who scored the others? Alvarez came on first touch goal. And the last, who scored the third goal?
It wasn't Haaland?
No, not Haaland.
No.
Oh, wasn't it Ake?
Gundogan.
Akanji?
Was it
Gundogan.
Gundogan? I think it was. I can't
Gundogan.
remember. No, that was in the league.
No.
I can't remember. Maybe.
I think it was Akanji.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Yeah, well, I think it was a kanji.
I remember. I just remember him running off
Yeah,
and
it was
celebrating.
a kanji.
Maybe.
I'm
I
pretty
can't
sure.
remember. But Bernardo Silva came out. He might be leaving at the end of this season.
Easier.
That first goal, what a goal, bro. Bang, left foot into his near corner. It was lovely. Second goal, bro, that header, like the ball just landed to him, but to control that ball,
Where did he come from?
Bernardo Silva's just the gun.
Bro, where did he come from?
Bernardo Silva's just the gun.
Stays quiet for 3 games and just
Yeah.
comes out and launches
He's so
himself.
good, but like, and
It's that
like,
mid, you're just the midfield for City is fucked.
yeah, but like he,
The whole team's
and then,
fucked.
and
Too
then,
much
he,
depth,
and
too
then
much.
Pep Guardiola goes, you know what, I'll take Bernardo off.
Yeah, Gundogan come in.
No, he was playing right mid. Go on, Riyadh.
Riyadh.
Go on, Mahrez.
Mahrez.
Yeah, go have fun, son. Come on, bro. Haaland, come off, man. You haven't scored a goal. I gave you 8 minutes.
Alvarez, yellow.
Alvarez, go on. Bro,
too
it's
much,
just
yeah, it's too
fucked,
much.
bro. It burns me. It burns me, but
Too much.
you know what? They've signed well. Like in the time Pep's been in the league, United have spent more than any other team. But we've spent on Pogba. We've spent on Harry Maguire. Excuse me, I've got
Ronaldo.
a really bad cough attack. We've been spending like retards,
Even
bro.
Anthony was overpaid for.
Anthony.
We are United. We have to pay. We have to overpay because people see money. People see money when they see us. Man City sign Haaland at a perfect time because Borussia Dortmund had to sell him. Had to sell him, or he was what's it called? He was leaving on a free.
Transfer,
Yeah, like they signed perfect players. Gundogan, like he was old. He's not going to make it in the Premier League. Killed it. Bernardo Silva, smart boy.
Alvarez.
So Alvarez, what a
After
boy,
the World Cup,
young.
just get him in.
Still young. It was before that. They signed him
Oh,
before
they
the
before
World Cup.
that?
Yeah.
Did he
But
even
they've
play?
signed him-
Did he
yeah,
play
He
anything?
used to play him off the bench. But they signed him young, and they signed him a season ago, but left him on loan.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
so
makes
they're
sense.
smart signings. Anyway, so City 4, Madrid 0. We got the final of Inter Milan versus Manchester City
You already
in
know.
Istanbul.
But as good as City are, I
My-
don't think it'll be an easy game.
It's not going to be an easy game.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no easy game in
Inter would
Champions
catch
League
his
final.
out.
They will G up for it, all right? Let me tell you a quick stat. Every Champions
I've
League
heard
winner,
it.
every Champions League winning team since 2013 has had a Croatian in that team. City do not have a single Croatian. Inter
does.
Milan have Brozovic. Brozovic.
We've been breaking records while we'll just snap that stat too.
It's not going to snap.
We'll snap that stat
It's not
too.
going to snap.
Have some
Just like
respect
we'll
for yourself.
snap
It's a
it
long-
on.
It's a long-lasting streak.
It's not going to snap, brother.
some respect.
The Croatians always win it.
We'll snap that. We'll
Brozovic is
snap
going to win
United
it.
in the FA
Brozovic is
Cup.
going to save us all. Save us all from this plague that they call Manchester City. Anyway, and that's the Champions League wrap done. So it's going to be fucking amazing. And then we move on to the boxing. Okay, so massive event today. So Lomachenko took on Haney. Okay, for all of Haney's titles. I don't know how many titles he has, but he's got like 4 belts, bro.
He's collecting them.
He's collecting them all. So yeah, we'll start off with the fight in the undercard. So I have to start off with this.
Bro.
Junto Nakatani versus Andrew
It's good you know how to say
Yeah,
his
Andrew.
name.
Andrew Maloney.
Yeah, Maloney, man.
Yep, the Aussie.
Yeah.
Bro, versus the Japanese fighter.
Apparently he's pretty good too, that Maloney.
He's
right?
very good.
Yeah.
He's very good, all right? But, man, you seen that knockout.
The left hand.
Left hand.
Overhand left.
Bro, so it was like they're just standing there, and then as soon as Maloney moved his right hand to go in, overhand left, bang,
Put him
on
to
the
sleep.
spot, out cold.
To
The ref
sleep.
didn't give him a count, straight away waved it off. The way he dropped, his head hit.
What count, brother? The bloke was a corpse.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you watch
bro.
it, you hear the sound when he falls onto the.
Yeah,
Onto
his
the
head
canvas,
full
on the
hit,
canvas,
his
yeah.
head hits the canvas, bro. That thing's fucking hard too.
Bro, he was asleep.
Bro, that was a hell of a knockout. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's like, just top it up on TikTok. What
Yeah.
a knockout, all right?
What a punch.
And then let's move on to the big one.
Lomachenko.
Lomachenko versus Haney. And Haney got the unanimous decision victory win. What do we think about it?
Lomachenko, he's fighting out of his weight division at this point.
Yeah, so he fought Lopez,
Lost.
lost
Out of his weight division.
out of his weight division. Fought Haney, lost out of his weight division. Before we start everything, do you reckon he should go back to 130 or continue fighting
no,
at
he has to
135?
go back.
You go back.
Has to go back.
Okay, so I think today's fight, which we're going to talk about, I think
Oh,
he
you know
won
what?
it.
Actually, with his performance today, he can. In my eyes, he beat Haney.
Yeah, 100%. But the
Right,
the
he
judges
can.
gave it the wrong.
They always go towards the champion anyway.
Yeah, but bro, like watching that fight, like Haney, of course, he hit him. He hit Haney, but the difference was every time Haney would hit him with one punch, Lomachenko was there with 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know what? He could stay in the division. He just needs a few more fights to adjust.
Yeah, maybe. He's only had, 2 or 3 there,
Yeah.
so he's really... Lomachenko's a gun.
Yeah.
Lomachenko's one of the best in the world. Does he need to adjust? Because in my opinion, he won that fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He won that fight. If he goes back to 130, the reason why he left 130 is he literally cleared out the whole division.
Yeah, there's no one there for him.
Yeah, he literally cleared out the whole division. He moved up to 135. You can see this, just like with Lopez, you saw the size difference there. But with Haney was so much wider, bigger. The
Lankier.
muscle on Haney, you could just see it. He was so much like when they clinched, you couldn't see Lomachenko, the poor guy.
Swallowed him.
Yeah, but bro, like
Well, if he gave Haney a go, he can go again. Just give it
100%.
You try it
but
again,
he's
see how
gotta-
you go. Straight
Yeah,
up.
he's got to get there again. But against Lopez, he started slow against Lopez, and then towards the end of the fight, he picked up and started winning the later rounds. But it was too late at that point. I agree with that. Lopez won.
Yeah.
But against Haney, from the get-go, I feel like he won.
If he fights from now on the way he fought Haney, he could probably destroy most of that division and get back to fight Haney.
Yeah, I reckon
quickly.
100%. I reckon 100%.
Would make
But
sense.
So what's it called? Is angling for that fight? The Aussie, Kambosos.
Yeah.
He's angling for the fight with Lomachenko. Yeah, I know. It was
Get out of here, bro.
flash in a hot pan. All right, but he's angling for that fight. He was there at that fight and he was talking. But I think Lomachenko destroys him. You can't. He's way too technical.
Yeah.
He's so good on his feet. He's the best mover in boxing I've ever seen, bro. His footwork is unbelievable.
Who's Cambosis, bro? Get out of here.
Yeah, unbelievable. But
After that loss.
but
Get
No
over
one knew him before that fight, anyway. Like, barely. The only
and
the people that watch
destroyed him.
boxing
Haney
in
destroyed
Australia.
him it was the 2 fights he destroyed him. He beat him in the first one,
And
took
in
the
the
titles,
second,
and then the second one in the rematch. But Lomachenko, I do think he can beat Haney. I think he did beat Haney. For me, watching it, I gave it 7 rounds to 5.
I agree.
Yeah, okay, and none of the judges seen it that way. It was a unanimous decision, so every judge seen Haney winning. I don't know what the fuck they were watching,
I
but
told you, we all know when it comes to a champion, it goes their way.
yeah,
It's
but
most
fuck,
of the
bro,
time
like
it's
he
that.
don't, like I feel like if we pumped him, like
You have
every
to
time, I love Haney. I love Haney. Haney, when I wanted Haney to win.
Yeah.
But I wanted him to win. I thought he was gonna lose just because of Lomachenko's movement.
Yeah.
Watching the fight, I'm like, yeah, fuck, I got this right.
Yeah.
But fuck, I don't know what they were watching, but it was a very good technical, beautiful boxing match,
I agree.
boxing fight.
I agree. It was good to watch.
It was very fun to watch. All right, so yeah, that's it, and that ends us for the podcast. All right, make sure you tune in on Thursday. We're gonna do our tips again, just because how good we went the first time we done it. We're gonna do it again.
I done pretty good.
Yeah,
How many did you get right?
5 or 6.
Yeah, I got 6. Oh no, 5. I got 5.
Yeah, because the
Yeah,
Raiders.
Raiders, Rabbitohs.
Did you tip Cowboys?
I tipped Cowboys.
Yeah,
You
so
tipped
we-
Tigers. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do that again. So make sure you tune in. We're gonna drop it on Thursday.
I tipped
I tipped the
the Dogs.
Dogs. I have to. Just
That's
my
what
luck.
pumped
If
us.
I wasn't a Doggies fan, I would have tipped the Titans 100%. But yeah, so that should drop on Thursday. So keep an eye for that, and we appreciate everything. Make sure you follow us You'll find our socials in the description below. Make sure you follow us, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace. Hello and welcome to the Sports Podcast.
That's why I care.
No, we had a cracker intro, and then something happened and we had to redo it, so I'm not doing that again. How's your week been? Fuck.
What is
Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch Podcast.
We're not even looking at the camera, bro.
Hello and welcome to the Sports Pitch Podcast.
I fucking just keep that. Oh,
Take number 4. We're keeping that.
Four again.
Oh, did it?
hey, look, hey, you gotta make the beep. Start it again and do the beep.